It's a super comfortable bike. Again, I think my mind got stuck on that. And this is the Tiger 900. Be an interesting comparison after riding the Tracer 9. Looking at it, it looks like seat might be a little bit more comfortable. Let's see. This is not automatic, but it has the quick shifter. Okay, this is a taller bike than the Tracer was, and suspension is smoother. It's much softer. Yeah, my legs are almost completely extended. I am still flat-footed. But it's definitely a taller bike. Oh, it's super comfortable to ride. Riding position is very comfortable. My legs are not too bent. I have bit more wind. I have a little bit more wind around me. It's which is helpful to cool off in this hot day. If I'm not mistaken, you can also regulate the height of the windshield, but I think it's manual, not like the Tracer 9, which was electronic. Braking feels smooth. It's not super hard braking. It also feels very easy to turn.
I'd like to tell you about the new Tiger 900, specifically the chassis, and starting with the objective. Now, what we wanted to do was improve the handling, improve the comfort, and reduce the mass. So this is
quick shifter works very nicely. It's very stable at low temperatures. Not low temperatures, low speed. So it's not a mad acceleration, it's a very manageable acceleration. It has a nice engine, like the engine sound is pretty nice. Yeah, definitely the braking is not so sporty and hard braking, so you do need to use the brake lever a little bit. You need to press it a little bit more than, for instance, the Tracer. The seat is super comfortable. Really super comfortable. It feels nimble to turn, but you need to kind of tell it that, hey, you need to turn. Suspension is also very smooth. And it's a soft suspension. Yeah, you can push. You definitely can give it gas and it goes. The quick shifter feels that is not, like if you're full gas, is not fully not fully changing gears, but maybe with just a little bit of a third to fourth gear, because when I did fourth to fifth and fifth to sixth, even if I was accelerating, it did shift. But yeah, I feel more air coming through in this very hot day is nicer when compared to the Tracer 9. It is more comfortable. It's also very smooth. Good power. So far the feeling is that it's easy to turn. And when you turn it, it seems to be stable. But again, I don't have long, in this route, I don't have long turns to test out how how stable it is in longer turns. The display here is enjoyable. I can see everything that I need to see. I think this kind of red, orange and red over black display makes it feel a little bit sportier. I do feel some vibrations at the handlebars, and the acceleration you feel the engine vibrations. Nothing that is bad. Okay, here's a stretch with 80 kilometers. Yeah, you can definitely go. Okay, so definitely now that I start following some other riders from the event, I have a nice route that I didn't see before. So yeah, it's a very comfortable motorcycle. I think I've said that many times already, because that's how I feel. It's easy to turn. But the engine is not giving me like the nicest feeling. Like there's a little bit of vibrations. I don't know. Maybe I would like it to have a little bit more lower end grunt. Although you can push it, but it's a super comfortable bike. Again, I think my mind got stuck on that. It's very comfortable, but it gives me a little meh on engine feel. And there's acceleration, the little bit of vibration that comes in. I don't know. Yeah, with an open helmet, open visor, the engine noise becomes a bit more interesting. Very easy to stand on the footpegs. In that position, the reach to the handlebars was very good as well. So I guess if you would wanted to take a little bit of off-roading, it will make your life a little bit easier in that position. And it felt also very stable. So my feeling so far is that this bike is very good to, you know, if you want to do like some touring, if you want to do some tours. Shifting normally is also very good. So for a comfortable touring trip, this is a good choice. Since it's a little bit taller bike, when you stop and you need to put your foot down, you definitely feel it. You feel it that you can maybe tip a little bit. I prefer, in this bike, I actually prefer to change gears manually rather than using the quick shifter. I think with the Tracer 9, maybe I have more of the feeling that I could just use the quick shifter with no issues. So on a comparison with the Tracer 9, if I had to choose for a touring ride, I would choose the Tiger. Despite my meh feeling on the engine, I think this one is more comfortable. This Tracer 9 would be a little bit more sporty. On the other hand, the wind protection on the Tracer 9 would be better. So if it's with cold weather, probably the Tracer 9 would be a better choice. So the hand guards, don't do that much. At least in this hot weather, I still feel the air going through and cooling down my hands, which is actually good. I just wonder in the winter if they would be helpful to not have your hands frozen. Yeah, the bike feels stable, even in that tighter corner at low speed. No, the bike feels very stable when you're making these turns. Very, very stable. Manual gear shifting is also very smooth. Yeah, going over bumps is like nothing. Also very stable if I'm at very slow speeds, like walking speed. Very, very stable on these turns.